I feel like I'm going back to Tomb Raider. But of course, we are playing Resident Evil, so hey, it all works. Ah, man. Ah, man.
I see. There's a trick to getting out of here.
Is there?
Tread carefully. Those beams are addictive.
Oh my goodness! I think you were just trying to tell me that those are dangerous. So yeah, you don't want to walk into those laser beams. They are dangerous. They don't give you a second chance. Stay tuned for more to come with today's new Resident Evil 5. Howdy y'all, and welcome to another game with Britterbug Gaming. Today's game is Resident Evil 5. Last week when we played, honestly, I can't really remember what we did. We went exploring the island a little bit better and found a little bit more, but I can't really recall what that was. So we're going to jump into it today and hopefully get a lot more accomplished. I do believe we were stuck in this one room collecting little bug pieces, or they could have been even little gems. I can't remember exactly, but let's go ahead and jump on into it.
Resident Evil 5.
Oh, and I hope you all are enjoying the new hair. I went with the viewer's choice, and we have a neon blue like Bulma from Dragon Ball Z. So if you are enjoying the hair, this is all thanks to you for taking the time to vote on the community page. So thank you all for that. And we've also gotten us a new chair, so it all should work out a lot better today for everything. So let's jump on in. Okay, so I'm not really sure what we're gonna need, but we're just gonna have to work with what we've got. Wait a minute. Can I combine with that? Hey, that's how it's done. We've got 2 open spots now, one on her page and one on his. We need to give him the ammo. I do believe that's going to be everything that we need. We have collected so many gems. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump on into this. I do believe we've got everything that we need. But if we need anything else, we can always come back for it. Hey. Okay, so let's just hope that nothing stands in our way today. Oh, what is this room? Oh, yes.
Are you okay?
Again? Really? I just gave you that. I'm keeping the... Sorry. That's... There we go. I got myself my little egg.
You grab it.
Okay.
Of course, the spider didn't drop anything. He was quite useless to us. So, no shinies in the fires, I don't believe. Let's see. Look at them really well. Okay, so we're good there, I believe. That blends with the wall right there. Very interesting. Is there any more that we're missing? No spiders on the wall behind where we came in, is there? Spiders on the roof? That's where you'd expect to see them. Okay, so you know what? Since there's so many spiders coming up, I'm going to take out my little gun. Quit breathing so heavy, Chris. Ah! Just keeping him steady is rough. But Why did they have to implement the breathing issue? You breathe and you can't shoot correctly. What is this? Oh, beams. Now I feel like I'm going back to Tomb Raider. But of course we are playing Resident Evil, so hey, it all works. Ah, man. Ah, man.
I see. There's a trick to getting out of here.
Is there?
Tread carefully. Those beams are addictive.
Oh my goodness! I think you were just trying to tell me that those are dangerous. So yeah, you don't want to walk into those laser beams. They are dangerous. They don't give you a second chance. So yeah, come on, let's go. We're gonna have to go in there and avoid the beams. I do not want to waste that ammo on you, my friend.
Take it.
Okay.
Yeah, and you healed us again when we came in, didn't you? I had a feeling. Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and make our way down this way. I don't care if we pass any big spiders or anything. I know a few people who might not like those huge spiders, but as you know. Now let's listen to Sheva before we decide to run off and get ourselves blasted by a laser.
I see. There's a trick to getting out of here. Tread carefully. Those beams are dangerously focused.
Yeah, so we don't want to do that. I wonder, hey, now I could actually fix the other ones maybe. Okay, so we need it to hit that door, if I am correct. And we're going to have to set these up to where they can hit that door. Okay, so let's think about it backwards, okay? You know that that's the final spot. So we're going to have to back our way up from there. So I'm assuming that one right there has to touch that one. But what is this one going to be getting? It's going to be getting its light from that one. Is there no way to turn this? What are you doing up there? And how did you even get up there? Are we up here to investigate it? Okay, see. So we're going to need...
This pedestal is not like the others. I wonder...
Does that one not move? So I wonder what the difference is in this one. Well, it's clearly not too different. So I am wondering if Chris, you are getting a little too close to that. Okay, so, well, I think what I'm going to have to do is turn that one. And hopefully this one right here, if I turn it might help. It only has so many angles that it can turn. Let's see. Well, we don't want it towards the wall, for sure. Okay, that one right there will work, I do believe. Oh, we don't want to go that way. So, we know that that one will bounce it to this one. But then that'll bounce it straight over there, and that'll bounce it over there. But I don't know. Well, clearly I got something right. Okay, so we've gotten all of those correct up to this point. Now, what is going on with this one, by the way? Oh, there's a down? Oh, there is, isn't there?
Looks like it worked. Are we finished?
I guess. Are we finished? It looks like it. We're going down. Oh, we got another layer of it. No!
That pillar's in the way, but I think we can knock it over.
Oh, you think? Yeah, we'll make Chris punch it. Oh, no, he kicks it instead. That works. Okay, so we're going to have to look on this. Chris, you're getting a little close. No. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna come up here with you for a minute and just take a look. I have a feeling that pillar is gonna wind up being in the way as well. Might as well go and kick it over, Chris. Kick it over. Yeah! Knocked that pillar over. Okay, so now that we got that one on it. What is that? A burning tree? I'm not saying anything. Okay, so probably best option if I don't. So we can get light from that one over here. And then it'll probably be refracted to that one, and then that one, which will be back to that one. So let's try it now. I want to say that it's gonna work, but you can't be too sure on it. Okay, so let's take a look. Nope, that's not the right one. So I think we're gonna have to move this one as well. Let's see, I wonder if it'll let me move it to that now. And ladies and gentlemen, the puzzle queen is here. All right, so we have gotten the next door completely finished. I do believe we are good to go down on the next area. Are you just gonna stand over there?
Another one down. What's next?
Now my question is, how are you gonna get through there? Another room! I tell you, you guys are so good about making sure. Okay, so that one, I'm not sure where it will turn to, but we might as well just go ahead and get this all taken care of. Okay, that one should be set now. I don't know, but I'm hoping that'll be enough. Kind of disturbed. Well, now we see why all the blood in here. Okay, so there was spiders lingering all around this area. Hey, I was wondering if we'd find anything in here. He's got nothing for us. Nothing at all. So this room was literally pointless. Oh, hey, that's why it was there. And that's a BSAA coin. So I'm wondering. Britterbug is smart. There we go. We got it. We got it. All right. Now that we have opened all the doors, I do believe we are good to go. Are you done taking a look at the room? Let's see what you see. Okay, so we just came out of that door over there, if I remember correctly. Oh no, we didn't get the chest. We didn't get the chest, ladies and gentlemen. What are we to do? So I'm going to turn this off for just a second. Just a second. There's no crouching, nothing? There we go. Guess you gotta go around this way. Gotta get down to it. Okay. So there's literally an empty chest? You made me... Y'all made me do all that for nothing. Okay, so I'm hoping... Oh, a room full of goodies. I like a room full of goodies. Anybody else like a room full of goodies? But I don't like a room full of goodies when my inventory's full. You one dead snake now. Okay. What? Come here, Snicky. Ooh, another egg.
Come on!
You can't be serious.
I guess I'm not. Okay, so we're gonna grab all of the money that's laying around. I don't know what else we'll find. Just for the fact of it. We know it was smashable, why not? Well, there's lots of gold, at least. I think you're a little too slow at swinging your little stick, my friend. All the eggs, my goodness. Didn't see that until I was looking. And of course, there'd be another one over here. There we go. Any other gems that might have been missed? I was trying to see if there wasn't one in the light maybe over there. Okay, so how did you escape? Now you.
Come on!
Forget it.
You are one stubborn lady. Stubborn. Okay, so it's time to move on to the next room. I do believe we have searched that room that's on the far right over here. But this one we haven't gone into yet. We don't know where we're going to be going as our final place. I'm guessing that would be that way over there. What tortures have they done to people in here? Clearly the fire's done a real number in here. Oh my goodness. I feel bad for the poor soul who dwelt here. Who about made a boo-boo and ran into the wrong part. Alright, so I guess I'm going alone then. Just making a point. Bye, Sheva. Adios.
Come on!
You can't be serious.
No, I'm not. You're right. I am not serious in the slightest. Okay, so now I have to figure out how to get this around. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one back towards the wall and hopefully be able to, there we go, turn this one. Okay, got that. Okay, so that's where it starts. That's where it's refracted to. Okay, there we go. That's how we got it. Now, how do we get through there? Now, how about now? Now you willing to move? We'll find out when I'm going down without you.
All right, we got it.
Sound like you were almost upset you had to move for a second. Come on, Sheva. Usually people are in a little bit more of a rush to get a mission accomplished. Why do you look at me like that? I'm disturbed. What is in here? A room of flowers?
What is this place?
It does make you wonder what kinds of flowers these are. Those probably
How can
are.
they survive underground?
These are no ordinary flowers.
Are those ember flowers?
Wait.
What are we waiting on? Yep, umbrella had
Umbrella?
something to do with it.
What? What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know. It doesn't look like anyone's been around for a while.
You can assure them to
fishy.
keep this place a secret.
Some of this equipment's got the Triso logo on it.
Which means umbrella and tricell are the same. It's just a different name. Different persona. Okay, so another A rank. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we've got some files in the library that we need to look at. I don't even honestly know where to get to the library. I don't know. What I'm thinking about doing is taking and giving these to Sheva. There we go. And then taking my... I don't know if it'll work or not, but might as well try, right?
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by answers.
Not sure, but obviously there's a connection here with Umbrella, and that's never a good sign.
It's never a
worry
good
about
sign
this
because
later.
Umbrella's always
First
got
we
their
need to find
toes
out about
dipped in
Jill.
everything
You're
that
right.
has anything
Let's
to
see
do
what we
with
can dig out.
zombies. So let's see. So are those not? Is that not ammo for the weapon I've got? I'll give these to you, and yeah, you can.
I need ammo.
Take this.
Thank you. So they didn't really say what we had to do, but we do know now that Umbrella has always been intertwined in Resident Evil, and they plan on staying that way. You know, in my opinion, I think that these look a lot like the Ember from the last game. The Ember that we had to do a lot of collecting on. I don't think there was anything else in here, was there? A clipboard with some old and new documents attached. Okay. Well, I was supposed to be reading that. Construction supervisor's log. So we finally kicked the... I am sure I would butcher this name if I said it, but I'm going to try my best anyway, so don't make fun. Okay, so... Dipaya from the ruins they were squatting in, I have heard it was just to get this flower field. But that's the last of my concerns right now. One thing I do know is that the construction here has been a colossal headache. Trying to build something among these ruins is almost impossible to begin with. And just to get started, we had to change the groundwater channels. That means the flower bed wasn't getting irrigated properly, and now the flowers are dying. And to top it all off, I have the head researcher, Brandon, breathing down my neck. He says he wants the facilities to be at least 3 times bigger than originally planned. So after they got approved, they fired the supervisor before me, Peter. Not sure why though. Maybe he looked at them wrong or something? If I let those flowers die, the same thing will happen to me. I can't help but sympathize with the poor Petey. Working with these science types is a pain in the butt. I hope we find a new water source soon. Our surveys show that there may be some groundwater 500 meters or so down. That's pretty deep, so we'll probably have to use that new pump system the Fabiano company makes. Hopefully that'll work, but with how everything has went so far, I'm sure something will go wrong. The only problem is that I have no idea when I'll be getting those new pumps. Even best case scenario, there's no way we'll get those new pumps in here and set up before the year is out. Looks like we'll just have to use old-fashioned manpower to fetch water for those flowers so they don't die. Looks like I'm going to be spending the last Christmas of the 60s away from my family in a dark, dark cave. Playing gardener for some flowers. Ain't life a hoot. The documents following this is newer. Administrator's log. The pumps are properly irrigating the progenitor flowers, but they require a lot of maintenance. Umbrella installed these pumps over 30 years ago. It's a wonder that they still even work. The tank that filters the water is barely holding up. We need to replace these pumps as soon as possible. In a lucky turn, I found the log of Umbrella's construction supervisor. It said the pump system here was designed by a company called Fabiano. I think we use Fabiano pumps in our Natural Resources Development Division. I'll talk to Mr. Irving, the foreman at the oil plant, and see if we can't get some newer pumps from him. Okay, so 30 years. So has Tricell been around longer than Umbrella? I don't know. It's hard to tell right now. From Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal, number 1. 1966. December 4th, Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or a legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research will prove us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized, blah, 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 blah. I cannot get this word out. Okay. Hypothesized that a virus hereto unknown, might exist that could alter DNA. The man was so whatever. We're gonna just go over that word. Okay, the man was so whatever. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled Progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and starved off attacks from Dipaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who still until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wanted to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. February 12th, we've hit a metaphorical brick wall. We've brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass produce the progenitor virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly. The plants were strong and grew quickly. In a short amount of time, they flowered. But here is when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they've grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. March 23rd. We've made no progress. We've tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research was taking. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Without the progenitor virus, there's no point at starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless. Was that company Umbrella? Does make you wonder, don't it? Because it was 30 years ago. So, technically it was more than 30 years ago, because we're in 2024 now, so just saying. It's been more like 50 years now. Okay, so, I wish I could make my map bigger. Okay, so clearly we're not going to be able to.
You grab it.
Roger.
Yeah, you grab it. I don't have space for it.
You grab it.
Roger.
She's got jack-o'-lemo. Wait a minute here. Hearing what I'm hearing. Just an old computer. Can't tell if it's broken or if there's no power. Oh, I gotta have that incendiary grenade. No! Just remove it.
Give me an egg.
Use this.
Give me an egg. I'm gonna use it. Crack.
You grab it.
Okay.
That was priceless. I will admit, I don't think I was expecting that at all. A shelf for files and sketches, nothing of use here. But I am seeing something over here. Read document. Telegram from James Marcus. T-virus development a success. January 13th, 1978. J. Marcus. So I believe, yes, I was correct. I do believe that this... What are we doing now? Research Center Director Brandon's Journal. 1998. And we've got another book right here I didn't even see. Okay. November 16th. We've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that the Arclay facility in Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I've spent every waking moment researching and extracting the Progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard he died all those years ago. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all of my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the Progenitor virus to all of the Umbrella's laboratories. I was just an automated machine, reporting to my Umbrella headquarters every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie, ambling through life. No thoughts, no feelings, and now the research center where I've spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or another. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it's too late to have any semblance of a life again. I'm not liking the sounds I'm hearing. From Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal, number 2, 1968. April 15th. It's been over a year since we've had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue our research without the Progenitor virus. I know those routine attacks by the Dipaya are really going to rack my nerves. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I do apologize. But for the sake of our research, I will persevere. In the face of my forcing dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided the answer. Sorry if y'all keep seeing me. Oh, he's down. So Shadow was up on top of a dresser that we have in here, and he's been making noises all night. Okay, if you're worried about the Dipaya, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. I can only imagine the look of shock on our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seemed to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. Is somebody over there sleeping? August 19th, finally some good news. We learned that we were able to chase the Ndipaya off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half of those underground ruins, but if it includes the area where the Progenitor flowers grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research facilities at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparations to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. We were initially taken back by his request, but we soon realized it was a logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope that the African research facilities get built soon. So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the Progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agree that this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. September 29th. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing that Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. These so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep the Ndipaya at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound of the construction for the real research facilities. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the Progenitor flowers so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place. 1969, June 15th. The research facilities are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not just some pile of tents. But I've come to a realization in the past 9 months. The facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger, more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our front line in our progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus and his viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skinflint Spencer actually agreed with me on this. So, I feel like we've heard the name Spencer before, like from the original, possibly, Resident Evil. I'm liking those sounds. What is that? Invoice copy. Should I really be reading this right now? Umbrella Training Facility, Dr. James Marcus. 5 cases of the progenitor sample. December 15th, 1977. Africa Research Center Director Brandon Bailey. Oh, was that it? I guess it is. Okay, so, yeah, I'm going to make sure I am equipped to handle something of the such. Done with that. Okay, machine gun, flash rounds, machine gun, and handgun ammo.
Give me a grenade.
Take this!
Yeah, we're just gonna do it like that. It disappeared that way, didn't it? I wish I would have seen it before I decided, you know, to just keep walking. Okay. Oh boy.
I don't know how,
boy.
but they could be using them to produce biological weapons.
Isn't that all
This
Umbrella
is the facility
evidence?
from the picture, no doubt about it.
We're finally getting somewhere.
Oh, are y'all done talking now? Okay then. That's a big old computer. Tri-Cell Researcher Miguel's Journal, number 1. So who's Miguel? February 19th. When I heard it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised, to say the least. But when I saw it, well, it's a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it, and Lord knows how Tri-Cell could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains, at least nothing that still works. I can't say I'm surprised because I half expected this. Anyway, the important thing is the progenitor virus. If we didn't need the virus for our research, there would have been no need to come to this rundown Umbrella facility anyway. We already have samples of the T virus, the G virus, the T Veronica virus, and even the Las Plagas parasite. We have everything we need for our research. Yes, they just named off each and every one of our viruses that we've had to deal with up to this point. Oh my goodness. So this is, you know, hitting every one of them. Okay, so, oh boy. We just didn't have that darn progenitor virus, but we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully this will give us that much needed breakthrough in our research. I can't wait to start working on it. March 7th. I wonder who came up with the name Liquor for those creatures. I mean, when you see its long tongue, you just know that it's the perfect name. I mean, obviously, that's why we called it that. But for researchers like me, BOWs like liquors are just a pain in the butt. If I said liquors were too perfect, I'd probably be going too far in my praise. But they're pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvements. BOWs that were created using the T virus don't seem to show much improvement when the progenitor virus is administered. You mean they've been administering it to the T virus creatures? Oh boy, we're going to be dealing with something outrageous for our next boss, aren't we? I mean, their abilities show some slight improvements. For example, their sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we've got so far. They're still blind as an old lady, and they're ugly as crap. The biggest jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I hate when things don't go according to plan, but since there's still demand for liquors on the BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad. So was that what we were seeing at the top? Was a liquor? Was that what we were also hearing? Ooh, I am not looking forward to this. Not at all. Can I break them? It's those flowers again. Somehow I don't think these are for what? Mother's Day. I don't think so either. I didn't collect that. Did you collect that? I never can tell anymore. Okay, so we're gonna just...
I owe you one.
Can you not hold anymore? Okay, well, fine then. Fine. Just don't go wasting that health. Okay, an email to an acquaintance. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm going to be getting some time off soon. We've completed most of our work on the new project. Sorry, you know I can't talk about work. So they're giving us some time off as a reward for all of our hard work. Is that what they're calling it? Time off? Okay. All the staff are leaving tomorrow and we'll finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from the high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's a guy that sits next to me at work and he's a good researcher and all, don't get me wrong. He's got some good ideas and is good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth, he just goes on and on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that day in and day out. I wish we made a sedative I could give him. But forget all that. What matters is that I should be back at home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. We gotta go out and get smashed. I could use the break. Talk to you all soon, Ryan. We're gonna wind up seeing a guy out here with the name Ryan, aren't we? I have a feeling. I really do. Hey Ryan, are you out here? What is that? Oh, it's a scratch mark down the wall. Okie dokie. Was making sure I wasn't gonna see no liquor when I came out with a new topic. I am not liking all of this. This is not looking good. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyone else nervous? So we can't go in that door? Of course. Smash that box. Well, what are you doing? You're supposed to smash it. So it snuck over here, and yet it's not here. Come on, muscle man, you can turn that. Alright, now it's time to open. Oh. Oh, no. No, no, no. I don't like this room. I ain't going in there. I don't feel like going in there. Looks like it was torn apart by animals. Not a good way to go. Hey, think we found out their vacation spot. I'm always afraid to pull the lever. Oh my gosh.
Careful. I saw something.
Yeah, that was called a liquor, my friend. I don't see it up there, though. Oh, but you better believe I don't even think that would help me at this point. Okay, we're just gonna... Is it in there? No. I guess not. So how are we supposed to get out of here, then? Okay, so there's got to be another way to get out of here, right? Right? Well, I made sure there was. Okay, I was like, please don't tell me that's the liquor. I'm afraid of what I'm going to come over here and see. Oh, look at all the cute little animals. Oh, I hope they haven't been testing on them. Hey, goat. Some lab animals. How long have they been locked up? A cage with lab animals. BOW research, I suppose. Is that a rat? I hear a goat. Yep. Why do you look so angry? You didn't look like you were a good creature. The rest I'll leave alone, but...
Come on!
Forget it!
Nah, you know, that's what you keep telling me. So, yeah, we're gonna need that herb. Just saying. And we're full right now, so that don't make any sense.
I need ammo!
Use this!
Okay. Bah. Maybe I can use a couple bullets. Oh, I feel bad for your bang. Oh, I feel so bad. The dog I didn't feel so bad about, but I feel bad about shooting anything. Oh, that's a big old rat. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this herb. And then once we get into the next room, I think that's where we're gonna go ahead. Woohoo! Woo!
I need your help! Thanks.
one thing those lookers didn't think about. Electricity. Yes, so my only thought here is that they had vacation rooms for these people. And these were the vacation rooms. They thought they were leaving. They were only wrong. They didn't want their secrets to leave with them. Alright, so once we get in here, we'll go ahead and call today's video. This has been so much fun, and the fact that they've brought the liquors back, woo! Alright, so we're just going to go ahead, come on. Yep, now that we are in here, let's go ahead and grab this, I guess. I feel like I'm supposed to go to the next room before I call it. Works for me. It says, so this is the monitor room. All the monitors are offline though. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want an AK-47. I want the chest. Ooh, gold. I will take it. What's wrong, Chevy? You didn't want any? Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and call it right here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed today's premiere or video, whichever it is that you've chosen to watch it as. If you have enjoyed today's video or premiere, make sure to smash that like, share, and subscribe down below. And turn on that bell so that way you can become part of the zombie army today. And check us out tomorrow morning where we will continue this journey at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will, of course, continue on from this point. I do hope it doesn't take us a couple rooms back, but it could. If that happens, that's fine. We'll deal with it. So I will catch you all in tomorrow's new Resident Evil 5. I'm still stuck on Resident Evil 4. But we will catch you in tomorrow's new Resident Evil 5. Bye!